How can human behavior be studied? If you've ever wondered how scientists and researchers manage to understand the complex and often mysterious world of human behavior, you're about to find out. Studying human behavior is a multifaceted task that involves several different methods, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. One of the oldest methods is the introspection method, introduced by E.B. Titchener. This involves self-observation, where individuals report on their own feelings and experiences. For example, a patient can describe their pain and other symptoms better than anyone else, providing valuable insights for treatment. However, this method has its limitations, such as the risk of subjective reporting and personal biases. Another approach is the observation method, which can be either naturalistic or structured. Naturalistic observation involves studying people in their natural environments, like shopping or using public transportation, to see how they behave naturally. This method helps researchers understand how people interact in real-life settings. Structured observation, on the other hand, takes place in more controlled environments, such as laboratories, where specific behaviors can be observed and variables can be controlled for more accurate results. The experimental method is one of the most objective ways to study behavior. Researchers conduct experiments in laboratories under controlled conditions to see how different variables affect behavior. For instance, they might study how a new therapy or medication impacts patients' behaviors. This method allows for precise measurements and clear cause and effect relationships. Surveys are also a common method, where researchers gather data through questionnaires or interviews. This method is useful for collecting large amounts of data from a wide range of people, helping to identify trends and patterns in behavior. However, surveys rely on participants' honesty and may not capture the full complexity of human behavior. Case studies involve in-depth examinations of individual cases or small groups. This method provides detailed insights into specific behaviors or conditions, but may not be generalizable to larger populations. Clinical or case history methods involve studying the history and development of a condition or behavior over time, which can be particularly useful in psychology and psychiatry. Neuroimaging is a more advanced technique that uses tools like CT scans or MRI to study the brain's activity. This helps researchers understand how brain functions relate to thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. For example, neuroimaging can show how different parts of the brain are activated when someone tastes food or feels emotions. In addition to these methods, researchers must always consider ethical considerations. This includes ensuring voluntary participation, informed consent, anonymity, and confidentiality. Researchers must also minimize potential harm to participants and ensure that the benefits of the research outweigh the risks. Institutional review boards, IRBs, play a critical role in reviewing and approving research protocols to ensure they meet ethical standards. Each of these methods offers a unique window into human behavior, and by combining them, researchers can gain a more comprehensive understanding of why people think, feel, and act the way they do. Whether it's through self-reporting, observing natural behaviors, or using advanced technology to study the brain, the study of human behavior is a rich and diverse field that continues to evolve and improve our understanding of humanity.